If your car feels sluggish, has poor throttle response, or the engine revs strangely, your throttle position sensor might be the culprit. Fortunately, you don't need to spend money at a mechanic to fix it. In this video, we'll show you 3 easy methods to reset the TPS, including basic ignition resets, battery disconnection, and TPS reprogramming for more severe issues. By following these simple steps, you can save time and money while ensuring your car runs smoothly, helping maintain its performance and fuel efficiency without the hassle of a repair shop. Step 1. Basic ignition reset. The first method for resetting your throttle position sensor is a basic ignition reset, which works for most modern vehicles and is ideal when you experience sluggish throttle response, strange engine revving, or unresponsiveness, but without any error codes appearing. This method is straightforward and doesn't require any special tools. To begin, ensure your car is completely turned off and parked safely. Take your time to make sure everything is in place before starting. Insert the key into the ignition, but avoid starting the engine just yet. Turn the key to the on position so that your dashboard lights up. At this point, you might see warning, lights flashing, but this is entirely normal and part of the process. Next, focus on the gas pedal. Slowly press the accelerator all the way down. This should take around 4 seconds, so be deliberate and smooth with your movement. Once you've pressed the pedal to the floor, hold it there for 3 seconds. After that, gently release the pedal. Again, take about 4 seconds to lift your foot off completely. It's important to release the pedal just as slowly as you pressed it. Repeat this press, hold, and release sequence 2 more times, making sure not to skip any part of the process. Once you've completed the sequence 3 times, turn the ignition off and remove the key. Wait for approximately 10 seconds to give the system time to adjust. Finally, insert the key again and start the engine. Pay attention to the throttle's response. If the car feels smoother and more responsive, then the reset was successful. This simple yet effective method can save you a trip to the mechanic, helping to restore your car's performance and ensuring a better driving experience. Step 2. Battery disconnect method. If the basic ignition reset doesn't work, don't worry. The next method involves disconnecting your car's battery, which can be especially helpful for vehicles with electronic throttle control systems. This step allows the system to reset completely and clears any leftover electrical charge, often solving issues related to throttle response. Start by ensuring your car is turned off and parked safely. Open the hood and locate the battery. You'll want to disconnect the negative battery terminal first to avoid any electrical accidents. Use a wrench to loosen the nut on the black cable, which is the negative terminal. Once loosened, carefully remove the terminal from the battery and set it aside, ensuring that the metal part doesn't touch any metal surfaces to prevent any short-circuiting. After disconnecting the battery, leave it unplugged for 5 to 10 minutes. This gives the system time to fully reset and discharge any residual power. While waiting, it's a good idea to avoid pressing any buttons or touching anything electrical in the car, as you want to give the system a full reset. Once the waiting period is over, reconnect the negative battery terminal securely, making sure the nut is tightened to prevent any loose connections. Now, insert the key back into the ignition and turn it to the on position without starting the engine. Let the dashboard lights perform their checks. Start the car, but don't press the accelerator. Let the engine idle for 10 to 15 minutes. This gives the ECU time to recalibrate and reset the throttle position sensor. After this period, turn off the engine and restart it. If you notice an improvement in throttle response, smoother idling, and better acceleration, you've successfully reset the TPS. This method can be very effective when the basic reset doesn't resolve the issue. Step 3. TPS reprogramming. If the first 2 methods don't solve the problem, or if you've recently replaced your throttle body, the third method you can try is TPS reprogramming. This advanced technique is ideal for vehicles experiencing persistent throttle issues, or if error codes related to the throttle position sensor, TPS, continue to appear. Reprogramming the TPS helps the ECU learn the correct throttle position and ensures the system is properly calibrated. Begin. Make sure your car is turned off and that the engine is cold. A hot engine can be dangerous during this process, so take the necessary precautions. Start by disconnecting the negative battery cable using a wrench. Leave it disconnected for about 2 minutes to allow the system to reset. After the 2-minute wait, reconnect the negative terminal, ensuring it is securely fastened. Next, turn the ignition key to the on position, but do not start the engine. Stand near the front of the car and listen closely. You should hear a soft buzzing sound coming from the throttle body. This sound indicates that the throttle is learning its position. Be patient. The buzzing may last for 3 to 5 minutes, during which time the ECU is adjusting the throttle settings. Once the buzzing stops, turn the ignition off and remove the key for safety. Now, start the engine and let it idle for 10 to 15 minutes to complete the recalibration. This step is crucial as it allows the system to fine-tune its settings and ensure smooth throttle response. Finally, take your car for a short test drive. Accelerate and decelerate a few times to check the throttle response. If the engine idles smoothly and accelerates without hesitation, the TPS has been successfully reset. This method is a reliable solution for more severe throttle issues and ensures your car performs optimally. There you have it. With these 3 methods, you can easily reset your TPS and avoid expensive trips to the mechanic. By following these simple steps, you'll be able to maintain your car's performance, save money, and gain confidence in performing. Basic repairs at home. Remember, taking care of your throttle system is essential for smooth driving and optimal fuel efficiency. So, next time your car feels sluggish or unresponsive, try these methods first before heading to the shop. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more practical car maintenance tips.